Welcome back to the Cali G Kitchen, and welcome to day 73 of your 101 day food and fasting program. Today we are cooking chili, lime and mint grilled salmon with steamed Charlotte potatoes and a little salsa. Dead easy meal to do. First of all, we are going to get started with our potatoes. These are British mini potatoes. I couldn't find the Charlotte ones, but they're pretty much the same thing. Basically, you want little potatoes like this that are good for steaming. We've got 500 grams here. And I'm just taking a look at them before I put them in, because I may chop a couple of them in half. Where's my other knife? Where is my other knife? So yeah, some of the potatoes like this, for instance, some of these bigger ones I'm just going to chop in half. I think that's good to go. These will take 12 to 15 minutes to steam through. I'm going to chop this one in half as well. Yeah, they'll take around 12 to 15 minutes. It's not long at all. We're just going to let them steam away while we make a start on the salmon. Salmon I've actually just got behind me, which I need to unpackage. But what we'll do, we'll make a start on the flavour, on the paste that we're going to use. This is going to be used to marinate the salmon. We're going to coat the salmon in some of this, then we're going to use the other half to make the salsa. So I'm just rolling this lime out, just to kind of release all the juices inside. Chop that in half. We're going in to our little food processor here with the juice of the lime. Going in with a full juice of lime. Also going in with 1 clove of garlic. We want, where's my chili? 1 full chili going in. Seeds and all, I'm just going to chop that a few times just to give it a little helping hand. We want... Also got the grill on, preheating. It's been on for about 5-10 minutes now. Very, very hot. I can feel it on my legs. Sorry, I'm miles away here. Next is our green peppers. So I would have used a big green pepper. I'm going to use 2 small green peppers. Giving these a rinse, bit of a wash. And we are going to use, I'm going to use all of this pepper actually. top and tail, open it out. And I'm going to use this part here. The rest of that I'll be keeping to chop up and throw into the salsa. What else have we got going on here? We need some mint. Give this a little bit of a wash. Going in there with a small bunch of mint, some salt, some pepper, sure I need to put the spring onion in. We're going to put half of this spring onion in. Maybe I've done this. I think I've done this wrong. Nightmare. I forgot to put the blade inside the food processor before I put everything else in. There we go. All these lovely ingredients back in. Into the food processor we go. Do you want to add a touch more mint to that? Just going in with a touch more mint. what I have here is a lovely piece of salmon. It's already been de-skinned, no bones in it either. And I'm going to use this pan as well. I was looking for my other Pyrex dish, but I think my mother has borrowed it, so I'm going to use this pan. This is going under the grill. If you ever use a pan under the grill, make sure it hasn't got a plastic handle. Make sure it's a metal handle, so it's able to go into the grill. Same applies when you're putting a pan into the oven. Like I said, we're going to go in with half of this marinade. And we'll keep, probably use a little bit more than half. We'll keep the rest of it for the salsa. And we basically just want to get all of these flavours all over this salmon. Nicely coated. Give it a bit of a flipsy. Lovely stuff. Now we're going to get this underneath the grill. We're going to turn it probably halfway through, so judging on the thickness of that, I'm going to see it 12 to 15 minutes as well. Get that directly under the grill. I'm going to check it halfway through. What we'll do now, we'll actually get started on the salsa. Going into this bowl with the rest of our flavouring, the rest of our marinade. We are going to chop up this spring onion. Going into here with the spring onion. And the rest of this other little green pepper. Chopping this up into little pieces around about a centimetre or smaller. And then we want probably around 4 tablespoons of olive oil, or a touch more if you like, but at least 4 tablespoons. I'm going to add just a touch more pepper. Give that a little bit of a taste. little touch of salt as well. Also got a stick of celery and a handful of baby plum tomatoes. We're going to chop these up and add them to the salsa also. But yeah, take a moment to go and have a look in your fridge and see what else you would like to put into this. You might want to add, I don't know, you might want to add some broccoli or some cabbage or something, even some grated carrot in there. But I'm just going to use up what I've got in the fridge. I'm going to finely chop this stick of celery and go to quarter these tomatoes. And add them all in. Gone in with our stick of celery. Look at that. It looks incredible. It smells incredible. It's going to taste incredible. We'll place that aside for a second. Remember to just keep an eye on the salmon. That's just ready for a flipsy. Big old wedge of salmon there. Going back on there, a few more minutes. Let's check on our potatoes. That is near enough done. But they do need probably a couple more minutes. I think the steam might have run out. Steam definitely, the water ran out even. So let me give those a couple more minutes until we're ready to serve the salmon. We'll serve everything all together. while this salmon's taking the last couple of minutes left to cook, what we'll do, we'll have a look at the menu for the rest of the week. So tomorrow, day 74, we've got a stir fry, everything green stir fry chicken noodles. We're going to be using a whole lot of herbs and spices in this one. Anything green, a lot of veg, lots of different veg, lots of chicken and lots of noodles. Day 75, we're doing Sharisha salmon and potatoes with a green salsa with gluten-free flatbreads. So Sharisha is a type of curry, so we're doing an Indian style Sharisha salmon, potatoes, green salsa with a gluten-free flatbreads. Day 76, which is, hold on a second, I think that's Saturday, so yes, tomorrow. Friday is Sharisha. Saturday is our free day, but we are going to be doing some nut stuffed dried apricots, dried dates dipped in dark chocolate. And then Sunday, we're going to do a Sunday's dinner of braised steak, roasties, steamed veg with plenty of gravy. Sounds absolutely incredible. Moving back to day 73, which we're on now, I think our potatoes are just about done. The salmon is definitely just about done. So what we are going to do with these potatoes, let them steam off over here for a second. Going to take a knob of butter, around that big, throw that into the bowl of potatoes, salt, pepper, and also a little drizzle of olive oil. Now what else would be good in here? Just a little sprig of mint. What I'm doing here, I've literally just got three or four leaves of mint, and I'm just throwing them in with the potatoes. Whoops. Look at that. How is that for a wedge of salmon? I do feel like I should have had some more greens with this, but there we go. I think that's it. Happy days. There is your grilled chili, lime and mint salmon with steamed minted potatoes with a nice minty chili, onion, tomato, green salsa. Hope you all enjoy. We will see you again next time in the Cali G Kitchen. Goodbye for now.